So welcome to the Mastermind Mansion.
Yes, sir.
So you just got off the floor. We're talking about credit.
Yes,
right?
sir.
And how important credit is for your personal and for your business.
Correct.
And you blew my mind, right?
Thank you.
Because there are things that I thought I knew, things I thought I was doing right, but kind of find out I'm not doing anything right. So I want to talk to you briefly about the importance of credit individually and business, and then how someone can get started getting on the right track to getting their credit good.
Actually, credit is a big stuff when it comes to our life and our business. Number one, this country that we are in is formed on credit. And let me say this: thank you for allowing me to come to your show.
You're welcome.
You could know. My name is Bolu. I'm from Nigeria originally, so we are not used to credit.
Right.
You know? My first experience with credit is when I came into United States of America. Like I was saying in my story, after 6 months or before 6 months, I got my first house, my first property, and my mom was wondering, how do you do it? Because I have somebody that was able to help me and show me the way to quickly build my credit and things like that. And I got my first condo, and from there I started building my credit, messed it up. Then later I discovered that there's a law that allows you to take away the wrong things on your credit and dispute it, and that's the beginning of my journey. So credit is very important to our life, to live a good life in this country, and also when it comes to you as an entrepreneur, you need credit to leverage. I believe in other people's money, you know. Not to be political, but I love telling everybody that Donald Trump is my uncle,
Right?
You know, because I learned a lot from him, especially when it comes to leveraging the country we are in. You know, leveraging the credits, doing business credit, and things like that.
Yeah.
So
I love that word leverage, because most people think they got to do things on their own, right?
Yeah.
You know, I have to go, buy my own house, buy my own car, and how do you leverage your credit to get things that you need or to grow your business? Like, what are some key tips?
Number one, the first way to even get to the place of leverage is to make sure that your business is structured properly.
Okay.
You know, when you're starting your business, you're going to register LLC, get your EIN number, register with Dun and Bradstreet, and start building the business credit. So, when you want to build a house, you must have a right foundation.
Right.
So, you need to make sure all these are structured properly. Your LLC address, the phone number, your presence on the web, all those things. People take them for granted. People think if I'm just running my business and I can show that I have a lot of money in the account, boom, that is it. No, that is not it. You need to leverage, you need to build everything properly. You know, like one of my mentors said, the way you dress is the way you'll be addressed.
Yes.
So there's a way you have to structurally dress your LLC or dress your business so that you can able to leverage the institution money. You know, so that they can loan you money and you don't need to use your own money to put yourself out there.
Right. And one thing that you said downstairs was a lot of people think that once they have bad credit, they're done. Their life is over.
Yeah.
Right. But I mean, even I thought that, back in the day. But knowing that you can actually repair it and you can hit the reset button. What you said was huge. Let me ask you this: when did you actually learn all these tricks and trades? And it's like, because I mean, people right now are hearing just a snippet of what you said downstairs, and then tomorrow there's more.
Yes,
right?
There's more.
So what you're hearing now is fails in comparison to what we heard downstairs, right? So how did you learn this stuff?
Okay, like I said, I came to America in 2000, and life happened. Okay, you could remember in 2008, 2009, there was a market crash, right? 2006, 7, 8, 9, there was a market crash. So I have a senior friend, she's a broker in Beverly Hills. So she called me. I could remember that call very, very well. In 2006, I believe, she called me and she was like, is that 2007? But during the house crash, market crashing, and people are losing their mind. Yeah. And she called me. She was like, Paul, how good is your credit? I said, my credit is good. I don't know, because I mean, from Africa, we buy everything by cash. I don't care. I said, I think my credit is good. I said, what's going on? She said, they want to put a house on my name, and they go to take care of it later on, because these people, the house have depreciated so much that the other want to get out of the deal and things like that. I was like, how much is the house? She said, is now in the market for $2.something million. I was like, oh. Right. I was like, ma'am, I'm not sure I have that income and everything. She's like, don't worry about that. We'll take, I don't want to say that. We'll take care of all that. But she said, let me put your credit. I said, okay, go ahead, put my credit. I trust her, give her all my information. She put my credit. She was like, wow, your credit is good, but it's not good enough. I was like, what do you mean? She said, my score then was 720, 730, but I have some delinquency, some negative derogation item on my credit. And she was like, oh, don't worry, I'll call this law firm in Beverly Hills. These people will pay them. They're asking for 7,000. You pay 1,000 because it's your credit. They'll put the rest and they'll fix your credit for you. I was like, then the Bob went, fix my credit? She was like, yeah, they can fix credit. I was like, okay. I sent them the 1,000. But because this law company was getting too busy, a lot of these rich people were calling them to fix their credit real quick, because people's credit was getting hit left to right. They couldn't get to my credit. So, but one thing that left me was that there was a light bulb boom that I can fix my credit. So from there, I started my journey trying to see who can help me to fix my credit. So I called another company, paid them $5,000. They couldn't do anything. Until one day in my office in North Carolina, a gentleman walked into my office called Anthony. That's his name, Anthony. I won't say his last name. I could remember his face very well.
I hope he was a great guy.
Look, I'm about to tell you what this guy did. So this guy came to my office and said, hey, doc, I was told that you want to fix your credit. I said, yeah. He said, I can help you fix your credit. I laughed. I said, bro, I've heard that before. He said, okay, try me. I said, okay, how much is it? He said, $2,500. I said, no, he said $10,000. $10,000 to fix my credit? I said, yeah, but also, if you don't have a credit, you're not going to get anything. I was like, whoa. Then I was like, okay, I don't have 10 grand, but I have 25 grand. Can you start with 25 grand? I said, okay, don't worry, I'll fix your credit with 25 grand. When your credit fixed, when you have house next money, you pay me the rest. I said, okay, come on, let's go.
25 grand or 2,500?
2,500. Okay, sorry, 2,500. So, guess what? In 45 days, I saw my credit. Boom! Just like that. The result came in.
45 days.
In 45 days.
Wow.
In 2010, I was like, whoa. I thought it was a miracle. In 60 days, this guy fixed my credit. I was like, wow, bro, you did this magic. I paid him the rest of the money. Before I knew it, I started turning him to people, because I know people. And I know a lot of us want to fix our credit. I'm like, this guy tried this. Boom, boom, boom. And this guy started giving me $500 referral fee out of 10 grand. He was making 10 grand. So one day I was like, I had that call and say, hey, Anthony, look, is this thing you're doing is legal? He said, yeah, dog, it's legal. I said, okay. I said, then can you train me? He said, no, you're giving me people, I'm giving you. I said, no, you making money, bro. And it was like, okay, pay me 50 grand, I will train you.
50 grand?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I paid him 50 grand. He trained me. That started my life.
Okay. So let me ask you this. So a lot of people, they hesitate when it comes to paying for mentorship, right? Paying to learn. Now, you paid them 50 grand to teach you the trade secrets of credit.
Yes, sir.
Right? So that investment of 50 grand, about how much has that made you since then? That much, huh?
It has transformed my life.
I see the AP on your arm. So
oh man,
it's had to make you something, you know.
Yeah, I mean, one thing I think he has done for me much more is to help other people. I believe that in my little time, I've been able to impart a lot of other people as well too. So, and one thing I've discovered is that what you don't pay for, you don't appreciate.
Amen.
So. I've learned to pay for training, learned to pay for coaching. I'm here for a mastermind. Guess what? On Monday, I'm going to be in Phoenix for a mastermind that I paid for. Again, I'm still learning. So I'm still learning. I'm still learning.
that's one thing that's amazing, because just hearing Ernest talk about you downstairs is like how much you've impacted his life. Because even though he paid you, he talked nothing about the money, but how you impacted his life.
Yes, sir.
Because he came from a 400 to an 800 in a matter of 60 days.
Yes, sir.
Right. So that's amazing. So I want to applaud you and commend you
Thank you, sir.
for being a light. Right?
Appreciate
being a
it.
light, because every time you come out and speak, I'm always, first of all, I always laugh my ass off, because you're a comedian, right? And then secondly, I always learn something, and like this is the guy that I need to stay connected with.
Appreciate
right?
it, sir.
So thank you for coming to the mastermind. Thank you for coming to the show.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, thank you. I appreciate it. So let's get you back downstairs so we can get back into that.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Bro.
Yeah.